Reese Olson. What's the scouting report on him?
The last time out, he's only able to complete 4 innings, but really battled. Didn't have his best stuff. I look for him to be better in this one.
All right, ready to get underway.
No.
Here's Trey Turner. Turner made off with 4 stolen bases in his last game. Ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first on the run.
You're right.
In time. Got it. Singy, it was close. Looks like they want a second to review it and possibly challenge the call if they think he beat the throw.
Yeah, they might challenge it just to kind of roll the dice, you know, Boog, and perhaps maybe they see something different as they get a look at some different angles.
Here's one more look, Singy. You think they're going to overturn it? I kind of do.
Yeah, I think there's a good chance as well. I mean, the more I look at these different angles, the more I'm becoming convinced that he actually beat the throw. So
here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
well, he's batting leadoff, and he's acting like a traditional leadoff hitter.
Runner on the go again. This one in the air, center field. Meadows has a beat on it, and there's one down. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He's a former All-Star Game MVP, Singy. Runner breaks for third. Pitch misses. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
Well, sometimes stealing third base can be tough, especially if that shortstop or second baseman are making some noises, moving towards the bag, try to make you think that you've got to stay close. Well, they didn't do a very good job of that. Get a comfortable lead, got a great jump, and that's how you steal third base.
Line drive, that's a base hit. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
On the ground to third. Here's Keith for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. And on the mound for Philadelphia in this one, Zach Wheeler. Top 5 in wins, and every time he takes the mound, you expect results.
Yeah, he's setting the tone early and giving his team a real chance to win. That impact shows up in every series they play.
He doesn't just pitch, he competes.
Yeah, but that kind of consistency is what every rotation needs. Much like you, partner. He's a true X factor.
Gleyber Torres up to the plate.
Oh.
Statcast doesn't even flinch anymore. Just shrugs and says, yeah, that tracks.
You know, Boog, if he parks one more into the upper deck, they're going to name the seat after him.
Curve in the dirt. Swings and misses. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Throw sails over his head at first. That one lifted to left. Kemp on the move. He's got it. 1 pitch and 1 out. One out man at first. Here's the second baseman, Colton Keith. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris. Here's 0-1. Now there's a bullet down the line. Fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay throw. The tag, and he's in there. You're tied at 1.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in the swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Man at second. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 out. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Dylan Dingler. Fouled off. He was late. Man on second, 2 down.
Oh!
Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2. Wheeler, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Swings through it for the K. Throw to first. Runner on third after the stolen base, even with the dropped strike 3. Tigers grab 1 on this RBI double. All even at 1 apiece. This is Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. Back here in Detroit, on now to the top half of inning number 2. Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies. Swinging a foul straight back. Outside with a breaking ball. Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone boot from Clyde. Nothing crazy, though. Pitchers that work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense.
Runner takes off on the ground. Into the outfield, base hit. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Batting 7.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel.
Runner on the go. There's a ball. Throw
No,
to
he's in there.
second. Out of bounds. Safe.
They are being real aggressive to put some runs on the board. Get 2 runners now in the scoring position. Excellent job of stealing second base and staying out of a potential double play. Now that can kind of backfire and kill your rally, but it worked out nicely. Now a chance to do some damage.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. Batter challenges in a very big spot. And it'll stay a strike. The umpire was correct. So they've only got 1 challenge left now. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Brings it in. Both runners tagging. Safe. And they take the lead. So up next, Otto Kemp.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
And a foul ball. Swings through that one out in front that time.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Out of bounds right side. The throw to first.
Yep, he's
now
out.
2 away as they get a run
Batting
across.
right fielder Justin Crawford.
In the air, left field. Can't can't get the glove to this one. It falls in. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Trey Turner, runner on the go. That one ripped but foul. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
That misses, and it's 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really.
Runner goes again. Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Phillies 3 and the Tigers 1. Back at Comerica Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Jahmai Jones up now for the Tigers. Out towards right center field. Crawford on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Batting 7, center fielder Parker Meadows.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. And there's 2 away.
Batting 8, first baseman Gage Workman.
Gage Workman getting ready to hit. Workman with his previous franchise after getting returned as a Rule 5 draftee.
Any player who gets returned as a Rule 5 draftee, that can be a challenging situation. This team didn't want you enough to protect you or didn't have a spot for you, and now you got to prove yourself to them all over again. We'll see how he handles it.
And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Batting 9th, shortstop Kevin McGonigal.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Here's Torres. He's 0 for 1. Swinging a foul straight back. First and second, 2 down. Here in the second game of the series. Good take by Torres. Misses the sweeper. Ring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the Phillies 3 and the Tigers 1. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Alex Bone.
That's all you need. Can't sleep, but I dream. It's a must. You see, eyes wide open. I see. Had a vision, had a dream. Eyes wide open. I see.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Bohm, a tall first baseman, batting second in today's lineup. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. Here's the 0-2. This one in the air right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Schwarber now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. The 0-1. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Bohm gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And there's a ball.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Missed with a changeup, and the count's even at 2. Runner on the move. Pitch misses inside. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully move that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Man at second. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Payoff pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Up next for Philadelphia, catcher JT Realmuto.
Swings through that one. Some early action out there in the bullpen. Troy Melton up and throwing. Verlander warming up as well. First and second, no outs. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. Now, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
And here is Sosa to the plate. Base hit! Here comes Bohm around third. But now he hits the brakes and hustles back to third.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
This is Bryson Stott. Golden opportunity right here. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Swing and a pop-up. Out number 2.
Up next for Philadelphia, center fielder Johan Rojas.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
That's outside. Ball 3.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
Up next for Philadelphia, left fielder Otto Kemp.
Here's A.J. Hinch heading towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change right here. Reese Olson gives way, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. Justin Verlander takes over on the mound.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Sliced hard but foul. To the right side. He'll do it himself as they escape the bases loaded jam. So they get one but end up leaving the bases loaded. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Back here in Detroit, Kerry Carpenter steps in, and when there are ducks in the pond, he brings them home. I mean, look at this graphic, Singy.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the best in the league with runners in scoring position. Total gamer, produces when needed most.
Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS. You want your best bat up with a chance to score? That's him.
And he's answered the call all season. Just gets it done for this lineup. Not sure where they'd be without him.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Tigers, second baseman, Cole Keith.
In for a strike. Went with the sweeper. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. McKinstry batting with one down, takes a strike. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. The 0-2. In the dirt, and it scoots away. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. That one is absolutely belted, and it's into the gap. Keith around third. High bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double as a run scores.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
The 1-0. Here's a high chopper. And it goes just foul.
That's the ball.
One out, the runner at second here in the last half of the third. Pulls that one foul. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Runner steals third, though they get the out on the dropped strike 3.
Nice job recovering to complete the strikeout at first base right there. Even though the runner from second does move up to third, it's not a big deal in this situation now that they're 2 outs. Just makes blocking pitches in the dirt to this next batter even more critical.
Jones in the box lays off for ball 1. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time. Good.
Oh, gets dirty. Flips it. Pretty nice play there. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors. Back at Comerica Park. Start of the 4th.
Really important time for a shutdown inning. The last thing they want to do is give up the runs they just scored. Man, that'll steal the momentum. They're hoping to make quick work of this half inning.
Hard hit left side. Over to first.
You're out.
And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Up next for Philadelphia, shortstop Trey Turner.
Wow, Singy, what a throw. We got to take another look at it, but this time with the numbers from StatCast.
Yeah, Boog, that's about as good as it gets. You'll see the hardest throwing infielders reach 90+ on throws across the diamond, so he's pretty much right there with the best infield arms in the game. That was a rocket of a throw right there.
And that one fouled off. On the ground to third. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Up next for Philadelphia, first baseman Alec Bohm.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm, 1 for 2. Turner runs. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. Man at second. Runner on the move again. Pitch misses. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Slider misses outside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Out towards right center field. Base hit into the outfield. In there. He's safe. And they take a 2-run lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Tap foul at the plate. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 away.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Here's JT Realmuto. That one fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. And that's too high. On the ground right side. And that chance handled. Jump throw. In time. Got him. And that'll do it. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 5-3 ball game. Back at Comerica Park. Bottom 4, Gage Workman up now for the Tigers. That one ripped, but foul.
Well, these Tigers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game. And yeah, a lot of the blame for those walks goes to the mound, but I credit these players for not getting anxious and fed up. They're staying disciplined, which is easier said than done sometimes.
2 away.
Up next for the Tigers.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. Here is Gleyber Torres. And a foul ball.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Swings and misses. 0-2 now. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Way high with that one. And the count now even up. Next one in the dirt. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one drilled left field. That's back there. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. And they cut into the deficit.
He ran the count full and saved his best swing for last. That was a battle, and he won. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
In the air, right field. And that'll do it. Tigers get one back on the strength of this solo shot. It's now a 5-4 ball game. We go to the top of the 5th, and digging in for Philadelphia, Edmundo Sosa. That one found hard the other way.
Well, these Phillies really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
That one not close. Now 1-2. Got him. 1 out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. No play. That's an infield single.
Up next for Philadelphia, center fielder Johan.
And now
Rojas.
here's a speed threat. Outfielder Johan Rojas. This guy can absolutely fly. Runner takes off. And that's fouled off. Runner on the go again. Pitch misses in. Throw save. That's a stolen base.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner in a scoring position. That's stolen base. Excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
Runner goes again. Into center and a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. Fouled off down the right side. Here goes the runner. Up the middle. Sends it to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Up next for Philadelphia, right fielder Justin Crawford.
And now for the Phillies, Justin Crawford.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
He's trying for third. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Pickoff moved to second. Rojas back in on a dive. Man at second. Runner goes again. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Runner on the move again. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Runner on third after the stolen base, even with the dropped strike three. But the RBI single pushes across a run. Last half of the fifth coming up. This is Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. Back here in Detroit, let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year.
Off the chain, off the hook. Go to work, baby, cook. Just be great, keep them shook. Make them watch, make them look. Let them know you the one. Still in light like a crook. Hottest under the sun. Make them watch, make them look. Make them watch, make them look.
There's a strike. That one ripped right center field. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. Swinging a foul out of play. 0-1 down. And there's a foul ball. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a ball popped up. 1 away.
Up next for the Tigers, catcher Dylan Dingler.
Just missed.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one. Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Late on that fastball. Swing and a miss. And the count is even 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. 2-2 now. Goes down looking.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Man on second, 2 down. This one in the air center field. Rojas drifts towards it, and that is that. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. So the Tigers get in. From the pen, Troy Melton.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
High fly ball out to center field. And there's one away.
Up next for Philadelphia, first baseman Alec Bohm.
And here comes Alec Bohm. In the air to left center, McGonigal should have this one. 2 down.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Schwarber, in his 12th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. 2 down, nobody on. Rip to third. Gets it to first. Inning over. Down quickly go the Phillies. They're up 6-4. Back at Comerica Park, bottom of the inning, Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers. Swing and a high fly ball to right. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Hauls it in for the out. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Tigers, first baseman Gage Workman.
No.
The Phillies up by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. And another ball.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Workman not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
1 out. Runner at second. Kevin McGonigal digs in now. On the ground to first, Bohm. And he handles it himself for the out.
Up next for the Tigers, designated hitter, Gleyber Torres.
Workman on third with 2 out. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Out towards right center field. Crawford under this one. Brings it in. And that's the inning. 1 left for Detroit. They trail it here 6-4. Back here in Detroit, we go to the top of the 7th. JT Realmuto stands in for the Phillies. And a foul ball. Late with the swing there. Tigers bullpen with some action. Tyler Holton, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Hannafy also getting ready. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for Philadelphia, third baseman Edmundo Sosa.
And first offering is fouled off. Way out front for strike two.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
2 down, nobody on. There's a swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Triple digits on that last pitch. Phillies down in. Back in Comerica Park. Well, we featured him at the top of the show, and wow, what a performance so far.
Yeah, from the first pitch, he's been in full command. No drama, just results out there. Yet another stellar outing and likely victory.
Jose Alvarado gets handed the rock out of the pen.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Carpenter leading things off and takes a strike. Swings through that. Foul ball, still 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Hit into right center field. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Really important at bat coming up now.
And takes low for ball 1. Tying run at the plate. Oh! Two and 0 the count. Here it comes. Just missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike.
That's
but
low.
so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Down the third baseman, Zach. Street. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Fights it off. He'll see another. The Tigers with the go-ahead run at the plate here, the bottom of the 7th. Left field, but it's just foul. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner around third. Fires it to the plate. Tag. Not in time. Safe. 6-5 back within a run.
Well, it comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make it. On the mound now, Brad Keller. Should
Good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. That misses. Ball one. Next offering popped in the air. Right field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away. Here's Jahmai Jones.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
In the air, right field. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. In to score from third. And they've tied it again.
Well, we got ourselves a new ball game. Nice job right there at the plate. Sacrifice fly, and he gets in the tying run.
That one at the knees for a strike. That misses the zone, and it's 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
This one smoked on its way out of here. And they jump in front in the seventh. It's 8-6.
You're not going to be able to wipe the smile off his face for a while, Boog. He just changed the game.
Next to hit, Gage Workman. Just missed. Next offering is fouled back. That's to third. In time to Bone. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. 4 runs in the inning, and they've jumped in front. 8th inning coming up. It's the Tigers 8 and the Phillies 6. This is Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Kyle Finnegan.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Leading off for the Phillies, center fielder Johan Rojas.
Back to the mound. It hit him. Throw to first.
He beat it.
And now we'll have to check back on the righty. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
Next to hit, Otto Kemp. That to right, Jones moving under it. Makes the catch. Chance to double the runner off first.
Up next for Philadelphia, right fielder Justin Crawford.
So digging in, Justin Crawford, 1 for 3. And that one fouled off.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first.
Runner on the go. Ball misses. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Really nice swipe at second right there. He knew he had to get a really good jump on the pitcher because that catcher can make up some time, man. Such a good catch and throw guy behind the dish. Nice job.
Runner goes again. And a count 1-2. The tying run at the plate. Runner goes again. Throw to third.
He made it.
He's safe. Here's a 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Time is called here in a big spot. Maybe just reminding himself to breathe. And a payoff pitch. Got him swinging for the K. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Fires to third, but he's back. 0-1 now. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The Tigers trying to protect a 2-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Huge strikeout. Back at Comerica Park. On to the bottom of the 8th. Kevin McGonigal up now for the Tigers. This one in the air. And there's one down.
Oh.
Pitch
No,
misses.
that's a
2
ball.
balls, no strikes.
That's out the
Inside,
corner.
just missed. That finds the mark on the inside corner. On the ground, right side. Stop. To first, and there's 2 down.
Up next.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Kerry Carpenter. Fought off foul. Here comes the 0-1.
0-1.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
And this is inside. Three, 2 now. No question about this one. It's out of here.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
That missed by a lot, and it's 2-0. Keller maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
It just shaved the zone, so they get to hang on to their second challenge. 2 down, nobody on, and that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty. Solo shot for Detroit this inning. Last chance coming up for the Phillies. We go to the ninth. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. This one in the air, center field. Meadows